Hello and welcome back to Honda CB400 restoration. So you'll see in the last video, start getting on with quite a bit of the engine. Cleaned all casings, took casings off, took sump off, found the nut in the sump. I've prepped the clutch casing ready for polishing, which is going to be in a minute. But I did say right at the end, I can't find the cam chain followers, seems to be missing. And there's another little two pieces seems to be missing at the top of the cam chain follower, like a slipper and another tiny piece, which the slipper fastens on with 210mm bolts, and also the cam chain cam sprocket is missing, unfortunately, which is I'm really disappointed about, really. But I think I've possibly located one and I can go and pick it up this weekend. It's now Friday. He's saying he's got one anyway, and he's got like a load of old bits. He's got a spare engine, and he's willing to sell some parts. Might even get the Honda sign for like the point side of the engine. No, the other side, not the point side, the other side, because there's a big Honda badge, and I did say in the other videos that there's £65 each. So if I can get out of paying 65 quid, I will do. If I can get one for say 20 quid or something, a bit more used, I'll try. So hopefully this guy is going to have them parts, but I'll let you know over the weekend whether I actually get them or not. So yeah, obviously here's the sprocket cover, clutch cover, which you can see it's all quite nice. That now I think that'll polish up, mirror polish, possibly a little bit of finishing here just to get that last bit of paint off. But yeah, that's going to come up, mirror polish, no problems whatsoever. So next job will be mirror polishing this. Let's go. So first of all, we'll start with the brown harsher cutting compound with the harsher cutting sort of rope wheel, and then we'll go on to the softer compound, and we'll go on to this material wheel, which will finish it off. So let's go. So there you go, that's the first cut done with the rope wheel. The more coarse cutting compound. It's looking quite good already. Brilliant. So now we'll go over with the finer compound and go for a finish. Yeah. Right, it's looking pretty good. But is it good enough? What I tend to do is finish them off with a bit of autosol. If you've not heard of autosol and you're like sort of my age and you've been asleep for a long time, because it was well used years ago and it's still used today for chrome work, absolutely brilliant. I used to use it, but from the age of about flipping 8 years old on my chrome BMX, in between all the spokes and all the frame and everything. And it'd even get rid of bits of rust if there's bits of rust on there, and it still does today, obviously. Absolutely great stuff for chrome work, and even sometimes with a fine bit of wire wool, it just really cleans it up. We're definitely not going to be using wire wool on this. So just donk a bit on, and then just get it stuck in with your finger like that. Circular motions or whatever, just like up and down or circular. Don't really matter. Just get stuck in. We can always go back to the buff if we're not completely happy with it. Really good stuff. So there you go. It's looking quite good. Yeah, but it could still be better, because you can literally get it like a mirror if you're willing to stand there for hours and hours and hours, because you can literally polish it all day if you want to and get it really good. I've obviously only done about what, half an hour's work on that, but it's looking good. You know, it is really flipping good, and I might just leave it there because It'll do me that, I tell you now. Yeah! See, there you go, it's looking quite good. It could be better. You know, can I be bothered standing there for hours doing it, you know? It looks pretty goddamn good to me, that does. Right then, bloody hell. Got some work to do here. It's like, what a hell of a tuck on. You know, I've just done all that work to that case, and you look at this and you're like, oh my god, I've got to start again. Flipping out, I'll try and get these flipping screws out. That one's flipping rounded straight away. Doing nothing. That one's loose. Easy, get that out. That one's rounded. Jesus Christ. That's loose. You know. Right, someone's cut across this one with a hacksaw blade at some time or other. So I'm trying to flathead. Do straight away. Just one rogue screw. Oh, it's loose. They're all loose. They all need renewing. Probably put Allen keys in there. Stainless Allen keys. So let's have a look under here. Let's have a look at the condition of this sprocket. There you go. Ooh. Sprocket looks alright. Bit of wear on it, they're not bent over or anything. It's good for a few more miles, that. Screw there that's loose. For the neutral like that's loose, that. Screwed right out. Why is that like that? Screw it back in. That must be the oil pump. Don't really want to mess with that, just have to hope and pray it's all working. Yeah. I think while we're at it, we'll have a look underneath here as well. See if these come off. That's not in it. Well, that one's loose. One down. Quite long. They all want replacing with Allen key bolts. That's loose. Two down. Right, impact driver on these top two. Try not to wobble everything off the table again. Really, this table wants bolting down, but it's not even against the wall, is it, at the moment here? So let's go. Use the thin end. What a flipping idiot. Use the thin screwdriver a bit. Flipping it. What a plonker. Yeah, that's gripping it. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Yes. 4 down. Right then, I bet you're all really, really excited about seeing what's under here close up. Gone. Thought it had gone. There we go. That's gone. I'm sticking my screwdriver in there, but you should never really do that. But I'm being a bit naughty. I'm very careful. Just got to be careful not to mark the aluminium underneath, because if you do, mean your engine's going to leak oil. All the Magneto's inside this. They're holding the Magneto, aren't they? No! Ow! Flipping out. Got my finger that. There's obviously a dowel on that bottom left one. That one, there's a dowel on that. I don't want to come out. Bloody hell. Is it? There's a flipping screw of missed. We're getting a gap there, aren't we? There you go, it's gone. Yes. Ooh. Blimey. Old Magneto. I wasn't expecting that to be dry in there, to be honest. I thought it'd be wet. Quite rusty. But we can clean it, you know. What's this here? Oh, blimey. Oh no. I've just managed to completely remove this. So I've only unplugged one, which is going to the oil pump. I don't know what that's for. Might be for the oil light, maybe if it's low, possibly. And then I managed to get the neutral switch out, the one I've just tightened up. Took it out because I didn't really want to be upsetting all this wiring here. And then all them three yellow ones are all the same colour, so I wouldn't want to lose where they go. So I've only actually unplugged one wire, and obviously the neutral light, which is there. So you can see there the end of it. So when that earths, when it's in neutral, that's when it sends a message to your neutral light. Yeah. So you can see, yeah, it's obviously a bit of crud in here, which is quite normal, because obviously that's where your chain had been. Could ideally, I was just saying then that sprocket looks all right, but ideally it wants a new one. Yeah, and then in there, it's pretty disgusting. That one's cleaning properly. And then this is a starter motor, which really, all honestly, could do with pulling off and having a look at. Just make sure it goes round. Right, I'm just on with this starter motor, and I just want to double check it turns, because I have had these before on a CX500, virtually exactly the same starter motor, which has not turned and was completely seized. So all we have to do is just check that. Will it go around? See that? That means it should work. A little bit of play backwards and forwards, but not side to side or anything. I'd say that's good. Clean all this out. Quickly show you. Just clean this here because you can't get at it while the starter motor's in there. So yeah, just cleaning all this. Not going too mad, but just want it reasonably clean, you know. Get that clean, then whack it back in. Reasonably cleaned out. You know, I'm not going completely flipping mad. That's pretty reasonable for me. Even give it a bit of a clean in there. You use a really small wire brush. That one there's on the end, which is just around there and in there. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, I'm on with this Magneto now, and yeah, just looking at this bit here. Doesn't look like Honda to me, that. So I'm just gonna have a look at it. Looks like a bodge from many years ago. Jesus. Careful with these Stanley blades. Like that other one when I was cleaning the gasket face. So yeah, blimey. Doesn't look good. Bit of a connector there, so it's obviously had some damage and it's been fixed years and years ago. Blimey. That probably will cause problems if you leave that. That wants attention. They're not good, them wires, but they can be fixed. Yeah, a bit of a closer look for you and it's a mess. Look at that one there, that's not snapped. That's not snapped, but that one there, the snaps, it had this connector on it. Not good, that. So to fix that, I'll have to go into here a bit, find a bit of good wire, and put a piece of some new wire in, and then label these three, because I don't know if you can just plug them into anything. They're all the same colour. They might just be able to, as long as there's a circuit there, it might work. Well, that must have affected it. Possibly why it went off the road. You just never know. You know, that could have stopped it from sparking, really. Or, you know, stopped the battery from charging or something. You know, that's pretty serious, that. But we'll sort it. But I'm thinking, when I look for these parts over the weekend, I might just see if he's got a Magneto, because if he's got a Magneto that's better than that, with a casing on it, I may as well just buy it off him, see what he wants for it anyway. So yeah, that might be the option here rather than fixing it. Right, I've got even more problems with this. Just got that one undone, that one undone, that one there, it looks a bit rusty. Whacked it with the impact drive a few times, it's just trying to round off, doesn't want to come out. Just looks like it's going to be one of them. It just doesn't want to come out even with centre pop. And also, this here, this middle bit is loose. Yeah, shouldn't be loose at all. So, these three screws, look, literally finger tight. So that could have been like that when it's been running years ago as well. So yeah, problems. But yeah, if I can get another one of these, if I can get the whole thing with a nice Honda badge on it, that'd be flipping great and it's in good condition. But for now, I think I might just try and get that nut out, see if I can get the whole thing out, because I want to clean all the rust off it anyway, and I want to put a bit of oil on it, just to help preserve it a little bit. Yeah, it can be fixed. I can definitely fix it if I want to. It's definitely an option. If I can get another one at reasonably little money, I'll go for it. Right, I'm not too sure if this is solid enough surface, but we can give it a go. Give it a go. Hope for the best. Knew it was just going to be flipping wrong in this one. Well and truly stuck in. Big problems, yeah, just can't remove it at all. Try and centre pop in it. You could drill it, but then you still got to try and get the stud out, haven't you? You know, I just tried the vice grips, can't grip it with them. So I'm a bit lost. I need some penetrating oil at least, really, but I ain't even got any penetrating oil at the moment. Run out. So it's not a massive deal, you know, it's not the end of the world. That one's undone, that's undone. It won't come undone. I can always just leave it in and try and fix it in situ, but I'll just see if we can get older one first. If we can get older one, it's all right. And I just wanted to take it out, really, see how the wiring comes out here, because there's obviously this round bit here and a round bit there, and I'm not thinking, how does the wiring get out of here without it getting damaged? Because I think it's been squished between the casings. which is wrong. It has to be wrong. Yeah, So yeah, it's not the end of the world just yet, but yeah, not good that I can't get that little rogue flipping screw out. Right, and that's it. I'm leaving it there. It's 4th of July, 2024. It's 10 o'clock in the evening. It's going dark, and made some reasonable progress. Not too happy about a few different things, like bloody hell, I'm not happy about that Magneto, but it can be fixed. You know, I can quite easily solder some wires into that and make it better again. But if I can get hold of one this weekend off this lad with the Honda sort of badge on it, the circular Honda badge, which is £65 new and readily available, and it's a good one, I'll be laughing. But like, you know, you don't know what's getting it. It's probably going to be an old, well-used engine. Sometimes the plugs are cut off and all sorts. You just don't know, do you? You know, a nice mine's got the plug on it, so it might be a repair job. We'll see. So yeah, going to see this lad. So I want these cam chain followers. I want the sprocket, the cam sprocket. And also there's like a little dowel I've noticed in the head. I've not mentioned this. There's a little dowel on either side. There's one on either side, sort of locator dowels, and they have a little rub around them. There's one on one side, but the other one on the other side is missing, and I've had a good look through the boxes and all that, and they're not there. So you know, this engine, the guy who has sold it to me, you know, he might have bought it in bits. Don't know. I've been trying to get hold of him, but he's just not answering his phone at all. So you just don't know when engines are travelling around in bits, just between flipping owners. It's like, it's not good, is it really? So yeah, bits get lost. So yeah, that's it anyway. So yeah, thank you very much. A good night. I'll leave it there.